Good evening. So let's wait for a few minutes. Wait for a few minutes. So guys will join us. Good evening, peers. Those who are present, please comment the chat box. Guys, those who are present right now, please comment in the chat box so I will see that how many present are there, how many members are there. So after that, we can take this to forward, moving forward regarding this. I think yes, there is other pictures. I think we have covered the OOPS concept. Let's start with the inheritance of property. So that's the main thing. How you can use the inheritance property in the all of that. And today meet one new member or your new faculty. And say that Keshav. Keshav.
Good evening, everyone. I'm
So
Keshav and I'm from CSC third year.
yeah, yeah. Actually, guys, he will. I think after right now he was coming for few minutes or few hours. But after that, then we started the session of but the Django and Flask framework. So he will teach you, and we will also he will also guide you over there. So for the today session, we will come. I think everyone joins right now. So let's start with the topic. I think we have covered it. Just take a recap. So wait for a few minutes. That at the time the student will come. So recap that points. So first we have covered it in OOPS. We have covered it data extraction, data encapsulation, and after that we have covered it some concept of polymorphism as well as the inheritance. But when it comes to the polymorphism, that thing is not come in the under of our Python concept because Python do not follow that concept. So that main thing why we see that this thing is not using because sometimes when you are using when you are creating something and when you are using something over there there's some gap of some functions like for example in the dynamic word when you created a one name it allocated one address for them and after that when you will use again that thing the last step of that one will be followed by the dynamic value like for example if you have a is equal to 5 and after some operations you have conducted that you have find that a the value of a is 10 so when you print the value of a over there, and that address only the dynamic purpose value over 10 is stored over there, and you will print the 10 value. But in case of others, if you are using a and you will want the data before you have operating something at the time you will want the data of a value of a. So at that time when you want the data of a, you can get. But in Python, you when you came there over there, so you cannot get that thing. So that's a main thing why the polymorphism is not working over there. Because our same name functions, if you call with a parameter or another without parameter, they act as only one thing. But in another language, you use that. So right now we will discuss regarding the inherency and other concept. And wait a minute, one question is regard. Someone asked, Neeraj asked someone one question regarding that. What is? I think Neeraj or someone else. I do not know the name of the file. But at that point, when they asking something, they want to ask a shallow as well as deep. So we will provide you that with example right now. But what is about a shallow and deep? When you are copying something, shallow deep copy and deep copy. That's not two different things there. Shallow means the whole thing in a deep in a that manner you have copied something from you. Like for example, if you're copying some list from one list, and after you use the shallow, at that time they do not react. They do not. I think when you change some value in second list, they do not affect to the first list. For example, if list A is equal to 10, 20, 30, and in we have copied that list in B as a shallow copy in the format of shallow copy. At that time, B value have a 10, 23, but when we append over there 40, it did not affect on the previous A list. But when it comes to the deep, that's time when you copy something in a deep manner, that thing is different. When you update something over there, and it will directly come also follow the same rule in the previous list also, where you have copied something. So that thing is a main thing in the deep and shallow, and I think everyone clear regarding this, and I think we'll just everyone join also. Yeah. So everyone join also regarding this. Right now there are many members. So I think I am audible, na? Am I audible or not? Guys, am I audible? Please comment, guys. Okay, nice. I think that's good. If I'm audible, so I think I'm you right now. So let's come to the point where we had stopped it. I think Keshav sir will explain regarding some topics of intensity, and after that I will share my screen and I will explain you regarding this. What is intensity? And let's wait for a few minutes. So Keshav sir, are you there? Then you can explain the topic regarding that. Uh, which minute? I think maybe I am sorry. Shaka, wait for me 2 minutes. So Keshav, are you there? Okay, my voice is not clear. Keshav,
Yeah. Hello.
can you explain inheritance topic regarding that normal basic means? In a general manner, why what is the inheritance and how they will follow the certain rules? I will write that because
So inheritance is like, let's say your father owns a car, okay, and so you get that car from him. So likewise in Python, there are modules, and you can import those modules. You can import those classes. You can import that function from another Python file or from another Python package, and use it with yourself. So this is how it works. So inheritance is there are many types of inheritances. Let's say there are multiple inheritance. There is multi-level inheritance. There is hierarchical inheritance. So all these types of inheritance can be used and can be taken so that we can easily uh, use more packages along with one package.
Okay,
So
so
this
thank you, Keshav, for
small
explaining this. Okay,
demonstration
so
of what inheritance is.
yeah, actually, Kusaga, you have said right regarding that. I have forgot about that. Sorry for that. In shallow, you have said right. The copy of that is regarding it if help you in that manner. But when you are creating something, Tushar, in Python, when you use a copy of that, it's up to you how you use that thing and how you create. A Python is like a dynamic, and the dynamic way you do not say that the copy of that. It's dependent upon you how you create that thing, how you manage that, and how you merge that one. So it's up to you. I think my voice is right now clear. Is I'm audible or not? If anyone have any issue regarding my voice, please comment in the box. And basic thing is that, Kushag, I'm only explaining the concept of that thing. I think I'm saying at the time I'm saying wrong, and I think I will say the reverse of that. But that's not a main thing. But in Python, when you are working with that one, it's up to you how you can use something regarding. So for example, I'm saying that in for loop we use in the another language use pattern printing over there, but when it comes into the Python we use the pattern that thing in the pattern way, but sometimes we are not using the indexing. In Python, we are not using the indexing over there, the while loop as well as. So what's the point is come over there? What is the advantage over there? So that's the main thing. How you can use that thing in a such a manner when you are using something regarding this. So I think Kushag, yeah, that's you are correct regarding this. But main thing is that uh, the main topic when we use the practical knowledge over there, that thing is the main. So that's a few minutes I'm sharing my screen, and after that I will teach you regarding that what's the main, what is the point of that. So I think my screen is clear to all of you, and is it fine, then please uh, tell right now in the comment chat box if it is clear. Yeah, Kushag, that's true. You are saying correct. Sorry for that. If I'm saying, let's check with the code if it will help or it will give you some literally some different meaning of that. So let's let wait a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Actually, I'm sharing my screen. I'm opening my ID over there. So just wait for a few minutes. Let me check. So let's open the ID, and let's now. I have already told you regarding this when we are using something new. What a main thing we are getting over there. So when I am telling you something, right now I am using a class as a polygon. Okay, as a polygon I have extract the class. Okay, extract method is used. What's the main thing? Directly this method, when we are calling something, it directly importing by the module. For example, if I am creating let's take one example regarding this. I have create in first I have opened this thing, and I have write this thing over there when I am teaching you the class, how you made a class, how you define the class, how you can do something. So that time I want to use this thing as a parent class, because in redundancy I've told in the previous session, at the time when we are doing something over there, that means you are doing that manner, you made a one parent class, and after that you have inherit something from that. But what's come to that point when we are using a module, when we are creating something new. So that's a point how you import the module in the another file. Let's take example. I have one module of I have a class. I have saved the name with first.py, and I have made a one class, a person. I want to use that class over there. So how I can use? How I can use? I will use, first of all, I use import. Okay, what's that mean? What's a meaning of import? So like that, when we are using included in the C, and in Java, if we have used import, that thing, when you are importing some libraries or inbuilt function which you have created or you are not created over there, but you have to use that one. So at that time when you are doing this thing, that's mean you are importing something, some new features over there. So let's extract something from the one module. So when we are using something like when we are expressing some modules, so let's first write the name of that file, that module. Like for example, I have saved that thing in the first. So let's import first. Okay, I have write the first. Okay, after writing the first, what I want to what thing I want to there from what thing I want to get over there. So when I import first, I will import one thing. Import I want a class person. So I will use as first, first, first dot a person. Other than when I'm calling this thing, it's not giving me any error. Or right now, I will use that thing like this. Or otherwise, I will use that thing if I want to do something as I want to give some name like from this. I want first. I do not want first name like in a bigger manner. I want to use that in a small manner. Like if I use F, that means is also is I am importing first over there. Or let's we are using these features also. Otherwise, I will say one thing. I will use from that means from where you want to use that module, from where you want to extract something. So please give a name of that module, and after that, when you get the module name over there, like a first you want from the first file module, you have import something. So use import and the person. So let's not clear this thing, but comment this all functions, so you will get a better way how you will define this thing. When we import this one, so let's remove this also, because we will also work over there. So let's I want to use a person over here. So let's come to the point of this, and in this we have a person, we define the class, but we want do not call the class over here, because this time when we are running this code, you will get the output Amit Shah. Because why? Because we have passed the data, we have passed that thing into this. So let's copy this and use this function, use this function over in this file, because we have called that whole class. So when we use this thing, let's run if it's coming a error or not. I think this time is work. Yeah, you're calling same thing. You got to Amit Shah. Why you are calling something? Why you getting something from? We have inherent something from the other class. So this is a concept of abstraction of class in from the module and from the classes. If you made any module within the that only one file, then you use only normal calling the extraction function normally, like you create an object and then call. But when you are extracting some module, why we create the module, that's a different question. But first of all, what's the advantage you when you creating a module, you divided some parts regarding it, like a function we have divided something, we have divided some functions to some features to one function, some features to another function, and then call that in where you want. So like that, if in a big project you want a calculator, you have created a calculator already first before that. So you use that calculator over there, some another feature from there, and abstract and import within one file, and the file will call that whole thing which you have done. So which way you have calling something? First of all, use the file name from where you want to use, from where you want to use the file name, and after that import which class do you want to import over there. So if right here, if I'm seeing this, I have a class in this one first. So in first, I have a class of person. So I want to extract this property. So when I am extracting this thing, exactly import this, and I directly call that function. It directly right like it's like that. You have called person. That's mean you call the whole code. This code is already get like a copy over there, a shallow copy over there. So shallow copy, what this mean? That's mean if I am doing something over there, it directly affect also over there. So that interconnectivity of shallow copy, you also say that is like example of that, not a brief thing of the copy, but it's like an example if you want to say that how it's working, how that's different from the other copies. So like that. So I think this doubt is clear regarding this. Everyone clear regarding this doubt? Font is not visible. Is it the font is not visible to everyone? Guys, a response please. Is it or not? Font is not visible. I think you have a problem regarding font. Font, I think no. Right, the font is not a big issue regarding this. Okay. So I think you have clear with doubt of that regarding which I have tell you how you import something from the file and from the module, how you can extract something from there and how you can extract that point of view. But that's mean why I'm using this one and why when I will see this thing. I think Kushag, is it fine? I think right now I'm say right about the cello because when you extract something from the any module and after that you do something some work over another module, it directly affect to your whole thing. That's I think a good example for the cello copy. Guys, you have clear regarding this or not? Or I will explain you again regarding this. You want or not regarding this? Correct. Okay. So let's do with the other points of view where you have used. So let's me open my MS Word where we have saved the conversation notes. So when we are using something regarding this, it's help to you when you are using some like for a new features you have importing and at the time when you are doing something. Guys, can you comment on the chat right now in the chat box so I will see that how many are there right now because at the time when I'm saying there's a 70 to 18 students but right now there's only 12. So can I you will comment over there so I will check whether the students are there or not. Those students are not there so I will talk them regarding this any problem any issues regarding that. If they have any issues then I will consider that issue and I will help them. Okay, Nancy is there. Daphne is there. Got the point. Shag is there. Deepika is there. Okay. Srishti is there. Okay. Shag is there. I think. Okay. Yes. Distribution of yes. Oh, engineer of. Then okay. Tanjali is there. Okay. Okay. Shiva is there. Okay. Deepika is there. Okay. Guys, only I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and I think two members are also are not there. So please comment that to members which they are not giving or they have played only video, but simply they have played or not seeing the video. Okay, we will talk regarding this. I know the how many people are there, so I will talk in the group why they are not coming. So let's come to point. So when we are doing something regarding this importing how we will import, so that thing in the Python is like abstraction class. We are abstract something from there, and that help you how you create something new and how you will do something over there. So let's check with the examples. So when we are doing something like in this diagram, we have an object and object having three classes. That's a good point for the inherency. Demonstration of MRY, multi-inherency in Python. How you are use a multiple inherency in Python. Like for example, we have a class A, pass this class Y, pass simple this, and this pass simple. Only class A, import A, comma B, and pass. So what this mean? So let's copy this thing, okay? And after copying this thing, copy this thing and run to the our code program, main program. So when we do this thing, so what that mean? Why we have to do multiple? Over here, x and x have a one class, y is another class, and z is another class. Wait a minute, let me save this After saving this, let's run the code of that one, the file which we have imported. It show you error over here because that person's class is not over there. It give you error. Import from that person. Person is not there. Cannot import the person. If I will use right here, I will use X. Okay, and remove this one. And let's run the code. It not show you any error and it not give you any because output because I have not calling something. So when I use, okay, it's not giving you error, and right now X is there, and that's fine. So it's a simple thing how you check whether the file is over there or not. So when it's come to this one, so let's take the example of that. So let's not passing something, not pass something, only use a print function. So print function help you how you will use like it's Amit normal thing, a multi-parentency. We will explain you this like this example. And with Y, I want to use print function, and the print function I directly use Deepika. And after that, I'm not using this thing, only pass, not passing something. Let's take one example. Not doing this, I directly use a function. I will define a function, find with no arguments, and after that, only call the function from this file. So let's do this, and right now, why also I have used this same thing, def and the car I have used this one. Let's come to the for that. And after this, when we are using this one, so we are extracting the class of X and Y. So how you can extract? So you can use X dot with X is the object of the class right now. Which thing you want? X that we have a class. We have many things. We have in X we have a dictionary. Many other things you can see when you are using X dot. You can see class. You can see declarator, detector. Okay, you have equal format. Something. There are many modules you can use. I will explain everyone after this when we are completed this one. This thing. So X dot. What I want to print? I want to call a name Amit function. So why when I'm calling the Amit, it will print you that data. I think so. It's working. So let's do this thing again with the data also. So I have creating like a it's working like an object. I think it's work, or I think it's giving me error. So let's check. No, it's not giving you error. So how you are using that thing? What is a basic thing in the Python? I'm saying that you are not using a multiple over there. Many times it's get confused. So that's come the abstraction of class over there. When you abstract some class with the object, you create that thing in a dynamic manner. But if I am using the same name over there, that is will give you error. I think so. If I am passing that two classes in a one with one name, it gives you right now there it will give you error. So how it's work? So when I am passing one function over there, and directly the class is creating like an object over here. So when I'm creating the object, I directly call the text class with the name because Amit is there in the class and Deepika is there in the class. Okay, let's remove this. I will use Amit over here, and you will see this the error. I think you will right. I think maybe not giving you right now, but let's check because the multiple index is giving. Oh, not it's not giving you error any. Why it's not giving you error? But if you are consider that thing in a global manner, that it will be error because this time a function when you have polymorphism from here also doing like a polymorphism, but why it's not giving you a polymorphism error? Because this time this function is bounded under the X and this function is bounded under the Y. So they have different class, they have different object, they have not creating that thing. But if you call that thing in the another module, like for example, if I'm calling something regarding this and I say a normal thing like is over here, I want to import a class X, and after that I want import Y also. Normally I want to use normal things like Amit. Okay, right now I'm using Amit. So is it giving error? Let's check. Yeah, it's giving error. Why Amit? Which means which class did you want to belong that thing? So let's pass something with the value of X dot something in Y dot something, but it's not like this. if I will use that, this thing is demonstrating a multiple inherency when one object is there and you have different classes and different classes like joining with each other. So that's mean it's a reverse manner. From M, it give you AB and AB give you XY, and right now B will give you YZ. You will share one thing to the other, another one. But when it's come to the two data in one, it's give you one over there error. So let's take this is a multiple. Okay, multiple visualization of inherency in multiple. How you use the multiple intensity, because we have accepting two things in a one, in a single manner, the two classes in a single manner. That time it's one thing is giving to only one thing in the reverse manner, taking the two properties, but within the another class of value. So that thing is a beautiful thing in the Python when you are using something. In the previous session, I have told you the inherency or multiple intensity give you error. So Python is not using that thing. I have said that there is a using of three or four multiple intensity. It's up to you how you can uh, create something new. Like is like for example the shallow. If you're saying shallow is a property having a property of that thing. But if when it's come to Python, you can change that property with the help of your concepts. So that's a thing how you can use that one. So I think that's clear to everyone. Any problem regarding this, guys? You can ask if there's any problem. Okay, that's clear to all of you. So come to the another point. I think right now it's clear. Okay. So come to the another intensity. Which type of intensity it's working over there? So let's come to the another intensity. How the method will coming over there. How you can overload the method. So when come to the multiple intensity, we have used a two derived class with the one class. You have known about that how you can use a two basic class. You can import one class over there. And multiple intensity, when we are using multiple intensity, the base of two. So let's in Python, when you are calling something, you can multi-level. Multi-level, that means you have one class, another class, and another class. So let's take one example of that also. Copy this one, how you can use that thing or the property, main property. Let's consider this one. Copy all and paste over here. When you paste something, how it's working. So let's define def Amit. It's multi-level. One parent give you another child, and another child give like as a work as a parent for the another child. So let's come to this point. Print hello and hello. After that, I will choose a normal function. So what's the problem? I will define it over here. And again, Amit. And after this, I'll use print and okay. So let's do one thing. You have derived past the derived class, how you can use this thing, these features. So let's take copy this one, the derived one, and call the function of that one, like you are using Amit, calling Amit. So it will call directly call Amit of this, and this thing will call the property of that Amit, because they have extraction, they have expand. If I will use right now, it's giving you some errors. I think maybe it's only print one hello when I am using something, but it's not giving you any error. Let's remove this. Let's write hi. Okay, so it will provide you. It will print you something. Right now, yeah, over here. So let's print something. Like right, I am using this. Right now, it's print hi. Why it's not printing hello? Why that thing is main thing? Why it's not printing something? Why that this thing it's not working? Why the Amit is not giving you that data? because when I'm calling Amit, that means this thing inheritance the property of this into this, and after the whole two property it's come under because you have called the derived, and derived one had already called something. This property is also inherent to this one. But what's about if I am doing same thing like I'm changing the name of Amit, and after this I will copy this one. After this copying this one, I will simply use and simply call the function. Right now I have one object, but when I am on one object, I am calling this one. Is it a thing because this property is belonging to Amit is belonging to the class of first. Let's give you a data over there. Why? Because simple things that this thing inherited by this and this thing inherited by this. That means it inherits the both of two. So this come to the under of polymorphism over here. This topic is coming to the polymorphism. If I am making the two class having a different name in multiple inherency, that's a different thing when you are using something, right? For example, if Amit is there, and you have column two properties within a one. So the polymorphism over here is getting failed because the last Amit will giving the point. The print of that thing is giving you right now. Like for example, if I will pass over here, and the pass function is there, and I will use this one. Okay, so let's take this thing, Amit. Right now two omits is there, and that one will confuse over there how you get that thing. So when you confuse it, the compilers can get confused because amit is both of this, both of them with different classes, but all classes are inheritance within each other like that. They are that this thing, so that means amit two omits are there in the derived class, but which one they want to call, the compiler will get confused over there. So that thing is comes to the under the polymorphism. But polymorphism is not working right now Python. But sometimes when you are using something in a independent manner, then you can use. Okay. So I think that's clear to everyone. Is there any problem regarding this, guys? Comment in the session if you want to some query. Then you can ask. I will explain it right now. Guys, you can ask if you have doubts regarding this. Okay, everyone have clear regarding this doubt, the tendency of that. If anyone having any query, then you can ask. Let's share. I will share my screen again, and after I will teach you. And I will right now we will complete the inheritance property, and after that we will jump to the some basic concept like cello, which we have. But okay, come to the method revolution of order in Python. Oh, let's come to the Python order. What is it? What is it means? Is subclass okay? Like a type of if we have a type of function, when we have checking the type, and in instance over there when you're checking something, how either whether this thing is an integer or not, we have checking some data type like that. We have checking something with is subclass. That means a list is of object. Like for example, if it is like right now in instance we have used like 5.5 is inheritance, or is it float? If you like float, it will give you true over there. So how you will work, how you check is subclass. That means is it if you have a class of two, and two class, like for example if you have two class, you have a class of this is a class of this, and after this you want to call something like in print when you want to print, what you want to print is subclass, is subclass. Okay, it's subclass. What's a subclass? Base, the first parent name, and after that, right, right one. Is it giving you some error or is it, yeah? Let's check whether it give you error or whether it give you. Okay, it's give you false. Why? Is it not belonging to that one? Let me check. So I think is sub like you have said that base class is a derived class. Okay, so let's interchange this one. So let me check whether it's working or not. Because subclass means a class under class. So basically is that when you are telling something, that means it's a different thing under our. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's giving true. So derived class is a subclass of base. Yeah, that point is true. So it's give you true. So like that when you are using instance for the checking the object, like that we have a checking of method over here. So we check the method. I provided notes also. So we have this thing. You can check that thing with different. We have clear with multiple, and after that overloading comes. Let's come. Overloading is like a polymorphism. We say that the polymorphism is the main thing, main category of overloading. Overloading that means you have a two name having a same thing, but you when you are using that thing is different to all of you. Like for example, am I audible or not? Am I audible? Because I think my network is here. There's network issue, then you can tell me regarding this. Otherwise, I will continue. And let's end up the session with this concept of this one. Okay, okay. So let's come to the point. Let's come to the point where we have yeah. Let's come to the multiple. Yeah, we cleared regarding this. Come to the poly method overloading. We have cleared about this also. Okay, 11 is just come to the example of intensity polymorphism. We have covered this. So normal single intensity, I have explained already explained you how you declare the class. I have explained you that also. In intensity, I already explained you a single class. I have already explained you multiple class. I have already explained you multi-class. Right now, I have explained you. So that's a multiple, and after this the multi-class is coming over there, and after this come of the how you can overload something. Python operator overloading, operation overloading, that's mean take one example. You have defined this thing as a global instance means like a class object of a class, the point class. So how you can use, I have already told you that thing in the previous session. If you want to that thing right now, I will explain you. Please comment in the chat box regarding this if you do not know about that instance. Sorry, instance, I think init, sorry, init function, which we have already in the class, how you can use that thing and how it's working. So you will check how function overloading, when you're passing something over there, like you're passing something, you initialize already, but it's giving you some error. Why it's giving you error? Because you call the point, you call again the point, you call two times, you call the class of that, but you have passed different manners. So it get confused over there, which one we want to print, which one we got the value. So it will give you an error over there. What's the point? Where the point is using. So that is thing, main thing. Special function I have already used, told you about init function, how init function is working. So I think that is come over under this, and we have used this concept of string. You have already known regarding this, how you can use this thing, and I have given you one question regarding this in the assignment also. This thing is a format, a string format. We have used to pass the self dot x value. That's mean the value of self x zero. Zeros come over here, zero come over there. When you print something, a zero will give you zero. So I think we have told you main thing over there how you can, yeah. Over here when you are using this thing, see one thing. Let's think. Let's check something. Addition you can perform in the that two classes. Like when you are taking two classes, you can perform the operations. Even if you to add this one, and like you can use this one also. Power float. We have many things to do, but you can work with this thing with the help of this operator, as well as you can use with the inbuilt function. We have already inbuilt function in the Python itself. You can use this, or otherwise you can use this. It's up to you. So I have provided this note also. That will help you over there. A comparison of operation I have already told you regarding this, and that's mean a different thing when you are getting something with the inbuilt operators, and after this inbuilt operators you have use something new regarding this. For example, when you are saying something, like for example you are doing right point of view when you are copying something from there. Yeah, Lakshmi, I can share this. When you are comparing something, Python, why we say that the Python is a good thing? Why Python is the best one? Because Python itself gives you that concept over there, how you can use that concept and how you can work with the concept. You have inbuilt libraries, you can use that, and you can use your own concept to create that one new. It's up to you how you want to create something. So that's a beautiful thing of Python. When you are using Python and someone say that what Python is working quite good or not. So the answer is that when you are using Python, you have inbuilt things. You can change that inbuilt thing with the help of that one. So that's a main thing. So I think you have clear with the whole concept. I have already told you the whole uh, inheritance in the Python, and how you can use that thing. So I think you have known already about this. So guys, if you have any doubts, you can ask right now. So after this, I will end up my session because it's I think 45. So everyone say that please end up the session within a 1 hour. So I will taking this thing also as a concept base because we have clear right now the hooks concept. Right. The next session we have teach you some short concepts like how you use the in and some examples of something new functions, inbuilt functions like that, which we have some the power and other functions, inbuilt functions. So that thing we will teach you over there. That's a big and main concept how you can create a shortcut over there. So that's the main thing how you can use. And after this, we will jump to the server as and GUI. And after that, we will end up the session of Python because Python will get over already get over there, and we will give you regarding the assignment. Sorry for that, we have not provided right now, but give me 1 day and I will definitely provide you this thing and with the good examples, and I will give you one question and solve that question. After that, I will give you that type of 10 questions with that, and you can practice that thing for you yourself. And after that, I will provide you a big assignment regarding this up to which we have 10 to 20 questions, and you will provide that thing. Sorry for that, we have late for the assignments, but due to the less interest of students, that's my interest also getting loose over there, and I have an exam also, so that's why I'm not doing this thing. So if anyone have any doubt regarding this, you can ask right now. Guys, is it clear to everyone? And thank you, Kushal, to explain me that point, which I have forgot or I have given you a reverse meaning of that. So let's end up the session. If anyone have any doubt regarding timing, also you can also comment in the chat box, or otherwise you can comment in the group itself. And I think there are a few members which already have coming, and after that they are come and see it sometimes, and after they will leave the session. So that's not a good thing. I will check whether the student are coming. I will preference giving the preference to that student, those who are coming, and if they have any regarding query, they can ask. If you have any ask regarding this, practice this, guys. Take questions from that one. And right now, I will use also think about that for the quiz for you all guys. So that quiz is only on the group. I will give you a one question, and after that, I give you option over there, and after that, we'll talk like that for the technology, and after that we will conduct that thing in the Ragu session also. So thank you guys to coming this. And right now I'm really think about that. If you guys really want to do something with Pythons, and you really want to get some knowledge for this. So if you 10 guys coming every day, I will directly conduct that session in every day of this classes. Not a big issue for me. Only 10 students is there. I will teach them also. Thank you guys. So let's end the session. Bye bye.